Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Today, pet food secrets exposed, what's really healthy versus hype in 2025. Before we do that, let's give Bob his food. Bob, stay up there. He's going to go up there. Stay up there. Bob needs his treat, and I'm going to give him his treat. He loves it. So it's empty. Look. Oh, don't hurt yourself, Bob. It's coming. Don't worry. Don't hurt yourself. Put a couple of these in there. He loves this. They come in little round things. These are playful. And then some delectables right on top. It's almost like you're building a pie. All right, it's coming, Bob. Give me a minute. It's coming. Look at that. Like a little pie. I'm going to give it to you. I am. Relax. Okay. Only every little bit in there. Okay, there you go. Bon appetit. I wish I could show it. Look at that. Can't turn it too much. You'll fall, but that looks good, right? All right, get up. Get up. Get up. Bob, I'm going to put you on a diet. I think you're eating too much. All right. Welcome to the Pets Rule Show, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Today, pet food secrets expose what's really healthy versus hype in 2025. The pet food aisles in 2025 looks shinier, flashier, and more overwhelming than ever before. Bags shout buzzwords like grain-free, premium, organic, and all natural. But behind those promises, many products are packed with hidden fillers, artificial additives, and overpriced gimmicks designed to fool pet parents into spending more without delivering true nutrition. The truth, what's healthy for your dog or cat isn't always what the marketing suggests. Pet parents across the country are waking up to a harsh reality. The very foods they thought were fueling their pets' energy and longevity may actually be contributing to weight gain, skin issues, and digestive problems. Meanwhile, the rising costs of veterinary bills and inflation have made every purchase matter more than ever. Let me tell you, those veterinary bills just keep getting higher and higher. Everything's going up in terms of pet services. And so this guide exposes the real pet food secrets companies don't want you to know. We'll show you which nutrient-dense ingredients actually deliver results like shiny coat, strong immune system, and longer, healthier lives, and how to avoid paying extra for hype. Most importantly, you'll discover budget-friendly, vet-approved choices that keep tails wagging and wallets intact. If you're tired of being tricked by clever packaging, it's time to learn the truth. All right, number one, the hidden fillers and additives most brands don't want you to know about. Behind glossy bags and premium labels, many pet foods are loaded with cheap fillers like corn, gluten, wheat byproducts, soy protein, and artificial coloring. These ingredients bulk up the food but provide little nutritional value. Even worse, chemical preservatives such as BHA and BHC and etoxaquin can trigger allergies, skin irritation, and long-term health issues. Brands hide these under natural flavor or meat byproducts meals to keep you guessing. Number two, which nutrient ingredients fuel energy, longevity, and a shiny coat? Real animal protein like deboned chicken, salmon, beef, or turkey should always top the ingredient list. Omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids from salmon oil, flaxseed, or chicken fat help maintain a glossy coat and support brain health. Antioxidants like blueberries, spinach, and cranberries boost immunity, while probiotics aid digestion, and longevity. Whole grains such as brown rice and oats can provide lasting energy without spiking blood sugar. So everything I listed there, right? I'm just going to go over the list. Chicken, salmon, beef, and turkey. We eat that every day. Well, I do. I eat chicken every day, like every other day, beef every other day. I mix it up. Salmon, tuna fish in the can. All these things, have the omega-6 fatty, flaxseed, chicken fat, help maintain a glossy coat. All these healthy meats we eat every day. There's a couple more. Eat them. You don't want those? You want that? That's it? You're done? Good job. Man, he devoured it. He left like maybe 2 or 3 crumbs. Good job, Bob. So we spinach, antioxidant like blueberries, spinach, and cranberries. Easy fruits to get, at your local fruit market. But these are healthy foods that we eat ourselves. So what I'm trying to tell you is that scraps, man, if you have leftovers, don't throw it out. Give it to your dog, your cats, right? Listen, anytime I have chicken left over, yeah, it might be seasoned, that might not be too healthy seasoning, but it's chicken, right? They eat it. So that's something for you. You want to save a few pennies. You want to, make sure you give them your scraps. You're eating beef. You have some left over. Even if it's a bite full, 2 bitefuls, give it to your cat. Give it to your dog. They'll eat it. Let me tell you, Bob over here, he eats everything. Everything. All right, let's move on. How to spot overpriced gimmicks versus real health benefits. Buzzwords like grain-free, holistic, or all-natural don't always equal healthier. Grain-free, for example, often substitutes with starchy fillers like peas or potatoes, which may cause weight gain or heart issues. Instead, look for, and I've mentioned this before, abbreviation AAFCO certification. Clearly listed meat proteins and transparent labeling. If the first ingredient isn't a real protein source, or if the label reads like a chemistry set, it's marketing hype. Avoid it. Not healthy at all for your dog or cat. Budget-friendly, vet-approved options that keeps pets happy without breaking the bank. You don't need to buy the most expensive bag on the shelf to give your pet premium nutrition. Store brand, vet-approved foods and smaller companies with transparent sourcing often beat overpriced luxury brands. Buying in bulk, subscribing to auto ship discounts, and choosing generic vet prescriptions for supplements like fish oil or probiotics can cost dramatically. Most importantly, focus on nutrient-dense meals with clear proteins and balanced formulas. Your pet thrives and your wallet stays intact. All right. My favorite segment of the show, Pet Confessions. But before I go there, again, these were on sale, right? I got them for 99 cents. These are, obviously Purina, big name brand, right? And you got Friskies Playful with real salmon and shrimp flavor. So the shrimp is flavored, but real salmon. Just what I'm talking about. And this one is with real chicken and liver flavor. But it has real chicken, So this is what I'm talking about. I mean, I got these on sale for 99 cents, right? And you got to look for the sales. I told you how to shop. But what attracted me to the packaging was this: produced in USA facilities. That was what attracted me to the packaging. I thought, wow, I was right when I did. I've done previous shows where I'm telling you, during the Trump era, these big pet food companies, they're gonna have to build factories in the USA and start, paying American workers. And this proves it, right? This proves it. Produce in USA facilities, right? Look it up here. And yeah, gotta do it. All right, pet confessions, one of my favorite part of the show. So let's get to this segment. The designer kibble letdown from Kayla in Los Angeles. Kayla confessed she bought a trendy new superfood kibble that was all over social media. Oh, don't we get those commercials where we see the beautiful cat or dog and we think, whoa, it's got to be the food, right? It's got to be the pet food. It's not. It's all a commercial. Created, for what? To get your money out of your wallet. And let's hear what Kayla has to say. So Kayla confessed she bought a trendy new superfood kibble that was all over social media. The bag bragged about kale, blueberries, and quinoa. I mean, these are, pretty good fruits for energy, nice, beautiful skin. Human terms when I say, So kale, blueberries, quinoa. But when she read the fine print, oh my God, don't. Thank God some of us know how to read, right? When we read that fine print, those ingredients made up less than 2% of the formula. Kayla said, I realized I was paying triple for hype. My dog wasn't eating a superfood smoothie. He was eating fancy price fillers. That's right. Thank God you know how to read, Kayla. So that's marketing these days, right? You put all these fancy words, grain-free, premium chicken, and it's like 1%. The rest is fillers. You learned a big lesson there, right, Kayla? That's right. She's confessing, letting you know. Read the fine print. All right, second one. The exotic protein myth from Marcus in Houston. Marcus admitted he fell for the exotic protein trend. He swapped his German Shepherd's Rex regular chicken kibble for kangaroo meat, thinking it was healthier. Within weeks, Rex had stomach issues, and the vet told him the switch wasn't necessary. Marcus said, I thought exotic meat meant premium. Turns out it just means expensive and risky and a bad stomach for your dog or cat, right? Oh, you learned. Well, the German Shepherd, right, Rex? For your dog there. You learned, man. You learned the hard way, Marcus. All right. On the screen, you're going to see a scan code for the Pets Rule Show. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead, take the next 30 seconds, subscribe, and make sure you click that bell, right? So you can know what's happening. We're going to be on the road, and I want you to make sure you catch every episode. All right, next confession. This is from Diego in Miami. What a name, Diego. The homemade hustle from Diego in Miami. Diego confessed he tried cooking homemade meals for his beagle, Toby. After reading online that it was the only truly healthy option, he spent hours boiling chicken, measuring rice, and steaming veggies until Toby started losing weight. The vet explained his DIY meals were missing key nutrients. Diego said, that's when I learned balance matters more than hype. Healthy isn't always homemade if it's not complete. Well, Diego, trial and error. That's what I always say to my students. Trial and error. All right, those are the 4 pet confessions. All right, what's next? Let's get to pet news. Let's get to pet news. Pet breaking news. And for pet breaking news, harnessing the healing power of pets for your mental health. right? And the breaking news in terms of breaking science diet, and making sure you're innovating. And let me tell you, Purina is always innovating, right? Not only because I use it for my pet and I feed my pets Purina, but let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. I'm gonna share my screen here. Let me show you what do I mean. I found this, and this is incredible. So this is the Purina Institute Advancing Science for Pet Health, right? And at the Purina Institute, we believe science is more powerful when it's shared. That's why we're on a mission to unlock the power of nutrition to help pets live better, longer lives. And a lot of great resources. This entire week I'm talking about pet diets, pet nutrition. I'm talking about, what's real, what's fake, what's a fugazi, right? What's a fugazi, what's fake, right? Like the Italian says. Is it fugazi? I think it is. Well, let's leave it like that, right? And I'm showing you what's real, what's fake. And let me tell you, just like you heard in the pet confessions, right? There's a lot of hype over when you see these packaging, there's a lot of hype when it comes to pet food packaging. Very glossy, very shiny, big words, and those big words are right in the front. Real chicken, real blueberries, and this and that, and it's all a fugazi. It's all fake. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. However, the Purina Institute, a lot of resources here, a lot of stuff you can sign up, right? So look, you have raw food diets, talk about nutrition for pregnant. You got assessment tools here. You can register now. I think this passed September 11th, 20. But down here, right, they have activities, diagnostic valid nutrition conversations, 6090, practical approach to feline hydration, 69, canine allergy pathogens and offending allergens, changing paradigms in diarrhea. So a lot of look. And then I have a friend, a co-worker who has a dog who I think has gastrointestinal. I just found this promoting gastrointestinal. So I'm gonna give her this link. I'm gonna send it to her, right? And she can learn more about. Definitely you want your pet to live longer. You have to be a proactive parent, pet parent, and you have to make sure that you read articles just like you see here on the Purina Institute, right? Introducing the Purina is a handbook for canine and feline pet nutrition. Sign up, you get this handbook free. So I thought this was interesting, and it has to do with what we're going over this entire week. So putting the power of nutrition science into practice. Go ahead, go to the website, sign up. All right, back to the show. What's the show about today? Pet food secrets expose what's really healthy versus hype in 2025. There's a lot of hype when it comes to pet food. Just like in one of the pet confessions, right? They saw this commercial all through social media, right? Blueberries and flaxseed and everything you could think of that's healthy. And when she read the fine print, right, very closely, 2% of healthy. The rest is fillers and coloring and killing your pet slow and with torture. So read the fine print. Be careful what you're buying out there for when it comes to pet food. Even some name brands, you got to be careful. All right. It's about that time, Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. And let's get to that. Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. All right, pet parents, let me tell you what's got me fired up today. Walk down any pet food aisle in 2025, and what do you see? Big, bold words screaming grain free, premium chicken, premium beef, all natural, like they're selling miracle meals, right? But flip that bag around, and what's really inside? Corn gluten, byproducts, artificial preservatives, and fillers you wouldn't dare eat yourself. That's not premium. That's a profit for those big companies, small companies, or fake pet food companies. Those what I call it, fugazi. I don't know. It's fake, right? Here's my beef. These companies know we love our pets like family, so they keep shiny levels and jack up the price, betting we won't notice the junk inside. And too many of us are paying for hype instead of health. Real talk. Your dog or cat doesn't need marketing buzzwords. They need real protein up front, omega fatty acids for that shiny coat, probiotics for digestion, and antioxidants for longevity. You don't need to spend a fortune. You just need to learn how to decode the label and skip the gimmicks. So here's the deal. Don't be fooled, don't get ripped off, and don't let hype dictate your pet's health. Expose the secrets, shop smart, and fuel your furry family with food that actually matters. That's my beef, and that's real beef. F- FDA approved, huh? How about that? Hope you like my joke there. FDA approved beef, huh? All right. That was Mr. Animal Lover's 1 minute beef. I went over on the 1 minute beef. I always do, but you know, I don't talk too fast sometimes. So, in not talking too fast sometimes, I am going to go over. All right. On the screen, you're going to see a code. Go ahead and scan it for the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. You can watch everything about pets, everything about health, everything about pet services. It's all on the Pets Rule Show. That's what it's all a learning curve. I'm here to teach you for what you don't know and what you need to know to make sure your pet lives longer. If you want to stay tuned with everything that's going on in the world about pets, scan that code, click that bell, and make sure you tune in 7:38 p.m. Monday through Friday. And there are times when the show it's not going to happen at 7:30. Maybe it happens at 6 p.m. Maybe it happens at 5 p.m. That's why you got to scan that code and subscribe and click that bell. All right. This is a new segment, Feed Your Pet segment. And I love this segment. Why? Well, I'm going to show you my NFL football picks for this week. And that's for the next, 18 weeks, right? On Friday, I will let you know my final picks, which will reflect injuries and changes to the starting lineups, right? But for now, so you can see we have a big game tomorrow, right? Who's playing tomorrow? Let me show you my picks. Let me show you my picks. All right, one moment. So this is week 2, right? And you will see, I'm trying to make it bigger here. Let's see. I hit this. No. I want to make it maybe down here. There you go. All right. So week 2, as you can see, my 1 p.m. games, I got them all right. In yellow here, I didn't really pick. I didn't pick here. San Francisco won. Oh, I did pick here. Then I lost this one. Week 3. All right, let me make this a little bit smaller. Week 3, 1 p.m. games. I lost the Falcons versus Packers versus Brown. I mean, we know the Packers should have won that game, but I lost that one. I lost 3 there. But look, I won altogether. I lost 1, 2. In week 3, I lost 5 games out of all the games they played. So week 4, week 4. We got the Seahawks with Cardinals tomorrow. Thursday, I'm picking the Seahawks. We got the Commanders versus the Falcons, 1 p.m. on Sunday. And these are my picks so far. Again, on Friday, I'll give you my final picks. It's early in the week, right? Injuries happen. You know, in other words, things happen. But so far, these are my picks. So you can see what I picked ahead of time, right? In yellow here, I put it's unpredictable. 50% flip. Anyone could win. Bears versus Raiders, and the Jets versus the Dolphins. The reason why the Bears they just beat somebody. I forgot who they beat, but I think the Raiders are due. They're at home. I think they're due, and the Dolphins are at home. I think they're due. Dolphins, they don't win that game. I'm telling you right now, coach is probably getting fired. I'm sorry, but something's got to happen there, right? But these are my picks. And this is Feed Your Pet segment because I want you to win and I want you to feed your pet. All right. That's new in the show, right? And of course, we are going to end it with, don't forget to donate to the Pets Rule Show. Support Mr. Animal Lovers Pets Rule Show podcast. Watch the Pets Rule Show Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Host Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Rule Show. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show. Topics include pet care, pet insurance, pet laws, ensuring that you stay informed and prepared. Learn expert tips on keeping your pets healthy and happy with every episode. All right. Thank you for watching today. And tomorrow, stay tuned. We'll have another episode on Friday for the Feed Your Pet segment. I'll have my final picks. Listen, I want everybody to win big so you can donate, right? And not only that, you can feed your pets, right? All right, I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Keep your animals safe. Have a good night.